Fire. Man's most useful tool. With fire came revolutions in food, safety, and work. Humans became able to cook and consume meat, allowing for development in brain size, as we see with the Neanderthals. Protection from predators became possible due to the pain that a burn could inflict, as well as the ability to see later at night. Being able to see later in the day allowed for more work to be done after sunset without a strong threat of danger. With the discovery of fire also came a more community-based style of living in prehistoric Homo. Such changes are what allowed Homo sapiens to develop as they have in the hundreds of years that have passed. The first evidence of fire use came with the discovery of scorch marks and ashes dating back to 790,000 years ago and was discovered in Jesher Beno Yaakov in Israel. These finds were often made up of burnt seeds and animal bones as well as wood. The discovery of fire sites became more abundant with the Neanderthals, who were clearly able to create fire when they so desired. Neanderthals also would have developed a sense of mastery over the elements, giving them a psychological advantage to their predecessors. Without the mastery and discovery of fire, Homo sapiens would have quickly died out, if not because of predators, then surely during the Pleistocene, also known as the Ice Age. Fire was also used in toolmaking, providing a device to help make the stone easier to manipulate into certain shapes. The first evidence of this was dated back to 174,000 years ago, due to an incident of experimental archaeology, defined as the process of understanding ancient skills by reproducing them. Welcome back. With fire, Homo sapiens were able to thrive. The unearthing of fire was a huge asset to Homo erectus and the Neanderthals, and allowed for the survival and evolution of modern-day Homo sapiens, who still utilize fire as a daily tool. And now, I bring you our feature presentation, the introduction of fire into the lives of early hominids!
The way food is prepared has changed over time, but the biggest change was in prehistoric time after Homo erectus made fire. The world of food changed forever. The members of Homo erectus cooked their food instead of eating raw meat. Cooking food had some major health benefits. For instance, cooked food helped enlarge Homo erectus's brains and helped their bodies evolve with stronger limbs, a wider pelvis, and other changes in the kneecaps and skull to help them run faster and adapt to a very nomadic lifestyle. Cooking tenderized the meat and also softened plants, which made chewing easier. The softening of food helped with chewing because Homo erectus had small teeth and jaws and were unlike the earlier hominids, Paranthropus, who had a crest on top of the skull that attached to the jaw muscle and allowed for robust chewing, which made raw meat difficult and tiring to consume. The water content of food was reduced when cooked, therefore there were more edible parts. The energy it did take to digest food was also considerably reduced, so the extra energy was stored or used to catch more animals or to gather plants. This extra energy also had biological advantages.
Booga booga no. Booga booga booga. Booga booga. Booga booga. Ah! Booga booga. Booga. Booga booga. Booga. Booga.
Before fire, our ancestors were subject to short days and extreme danger at night. Their days ended as soon as the sun went down. Fire is a luminous object. Fire extended the hours of activity into the night, making more time for things to get done. Fire has always been a wonderful source of light. Even modern humans have a fear of what lies beyond our vision and whatever may lurk in the darkness. Fire not only provided a glowing light source, but also provided warmth and protection from cold in the subarctic regions. Early humans had little protection from cold before fire. Fire provided them with a central location to gather for warmth, which also led to socialization, which we will talk about later. But the night did not bring them a sense of safety. Nightlife was littered with the danger of wild animals. With the ability to control fire, early humans were able to have a bit more confidence in their safety at night. Fire kept predators away from campsites at night. Fire was capable of scaring nocturnal animals that could potentially be a threat. Many wild animals fear fire. It is not a natural part of their environment. In the wilderness, fire meant death.
Booga booga booga. Booga booga booga. Booga booga booga. Booga booga.
Fire made the early human a totally different and social being. They would gather around the fire for warmth, protection, cooking, and socializing. The fire became a place of refuge for the early humans after a long, hard day. This socialization became a custom. The early humans gathered around the fire, developed communication skills, which increased their mental development. Human socialization was indeed sparked by the discovery of fire.
Booga. Booga.
And now you've seen the results of the mastery of fire by Homo erectus. We hope we have given you a clear understanding of what an essential part of evolution fire was. Without fire, all of you losers would not exist. And even if you did, you'd be dead by like the age of 20 or something. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to our presentation, and we hope you enjoyed it. Peace out, suckers!
Put your face next to it.